guys, welcome back to Green Ranger 171 channel. So today we're going to talk a little bit about all this MarvelOfficial.com stuff that I've been ordering. I already did a review on Mjolnir, and for those of you wondering, this is actually 7 pounds. I did weigh it, and you can actually hear that pretty well. So it's got some good weight to it. You'll find in that review not a whole lot of detail, there's not much to say, but overall I do like the product. So this came along too finally. So we have the Tesseract. I didn't think this was worth making an entire video on its own about, so I thought I'd kick it into the Loki helmet display. But I ordered all three of these simultaneously. They came at different times, of course. So overall quality of this, I think it's pretty cool. They did a great job with the glare and kind of the mystic look of the Tesseract. There's even a light inside. I don't know how well that shows up behind all this studio lighting. So the only drawback of this is the bulb inside that they carved out to put in is very obvious. I almost wish they didn't actually put that in. It would look cool even without it, even if it didn't light up. So you can tell right here, it just has this little turn knob. And it gives a cool mystic look and whatnot. I still like it. It's still pretty cool. I would just prefer the Tesseract itself without any attempted lighting if it was going to be so obvious. So I don't know if you could actually see through that. When you get up on close, it's pretty obvious. But it does have interchangeable batteries as well, so that's really nice. And you're just trying to keep it going and whatnot. So pretty neat. It also came with, I don't know why, it's kind of random, but it came with a mini Tesseract with no light in it. Not nearly as dark as the other one, so I'm not sure what that was about. And then of course they gave me the 6 Infinity Stones, which I thought was kind of cool too. They're just light plastic material, obviously see-through. But anyway, and then of course it came in this box, and they sent a couple batteries with it. The box is like really crummy. I mean, this actually is coming off the latch part. I actually put it back on myself. Comes cushioned so that the Tesseract can just sit inside. So not really sure that one was worth what I paid for it, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Maybe I'll be able to display it up here or something, we'll see. But let's talk about what we came here to talk about. This one I was like one of the most things I was excited about because I have a Loki cosplay already. This is from Ragnarok. The suit I have is from Ragnarok by Sim Cosplay. So this is something I was looking into a very, very, very long time. And when I was searching Marvel Official, I'm not sure if it was real. As I said before, I used PayPal to make sure that if something happened, I didn't get screwed in the transaction. I was going to be protected. And if you don't know about PayPal, what happens is if someone doesn't ship you your product, PayPal refunds you the money and they go after the person that was supposed to do their side of it. So I was protected either way, which made me comfortable about the purchase. See, that actually fell off still. It will not break. It will not break. It broke. Comment down below if you know what that came from. All right, let's do this. Always loved Loki's helmet. Of course, just anything Asgardian helmet is always cool anyway. Comment down below if anybody knows where I can get a good Thor helmet from the first film. Like a really solid one. I have one made of resin. It's actually signed by Chris Hemsworth, but it's very, very heavy on the bridge of my nose, and it doesn't look as cool as it should, just because the wing plating is too far out, so they curve up like this, and there's too much space in between the jaw. So it's cool looking and all, it's not very screen accurate. But it's signed by Chris Hemsworth, so I couldn't argue. Okay. So what I'm understanding is this was made by some form of PVC, if I read the description correctly on their website. And I remind you, so this came off of MarvelOfficial.com, that's what it's called. And when you go on the website, it really looks, I don't know, it looks like a shady website, it really does. And that's what concerned me the most. Especially Disney owning Marvel and having their hands in virtually everything. You would think, why aren't these things sold on Disney Shop or whatever, where there'd be clearly more traffic. But again, that's why I use PayPal, just to be extra safe. So, okay, so we have the horns. I'm assuming these just snap on. You can even smell the paint. Yeah, so maybe these were made to order. because I mean, this is about as fresh as it gets for being wrapped in a package. You can still smell the gold they used. This one's a little bit smoother than the other one. Has some white residue on it. Not really sure what that is. Could be parts they missed in the PVC itself. All right, just throw it back there. Okay, so this is also light, which is nice. So obviously it'll be more comfortable to wear as you're moving around. It's got some foam on the inside. You can tell right here. It's bendy, so that means it might fit your face pretty well. Let's see here. Oops. Just sits right down in. That's simple enough. That's also good to put away when you want to break it down and store it somewhere. All right, so I have no idea how this looks. I haven't put it on yet, obviously. So it's pretty tight, but fortunately there's foam there. You can see it's kind of bounced off the cheekbones a little bit. So, but it's also sitting on the back of my ponytail. But pretty neat. I do like snug cosplay. That is my style. Though I think I would put a little bit more padding up front because I could feel a bit of a scratch when the areas aren't padded too well. Again, I really think these are made to order. You can smell the paint. So overall, I think it looks pretty cool in terms of the paint job they did exterior. This actually looks really nice. There are some mistakes, go outside the lines. But it's nothing I would complain over. I mean, this is PVC that's been painted on. Again, it's really flexy, and you can see the padding. So yeah, I think it's right here under the bridge where it gets kind of scratchy. And you might even see it on my head. I can't even tell you. It feels like it. But overall, I like it. It certainly adds more to the cosplays that I have just because it's so dark. I actually took it last summer to what we call Bear Paw Festival. It's in Eagle River, Alaska. And so I just went there to just hang out and try on the cosplay. And a lot of kids still recognize it as Loki, but it would have been far more obvious with this. They had to get up in front, look a few seconds, and they're like, oh, that's Loki, yeah. So pretty neat stuff. But again, comment down below. You can find these things on Etsy and things like this. This came from marvelofficial.com. So I've been trying to spread my realm a little bit outside of sim cosplay, just because I want to see some other people's work and obviously talk about it. So I would give this, probably a 7 out of 10. Just because the paint job is not fantastic. It's okay. Obviously you have to get up close to kind of see how not so great that it is. And the padding could be a little bit better. It's also uneven on the inside and it's not really well cut. So yeah, I would really say that maybe, gosh, I need to back up and remember how much that I paid for this thing. Because it may be more than it's worth, honestly. So, I'll put it down in the description below. Actually, that's what I'll do for you. I'll put down each of these items, what they costed, and whether or not I think it's worth to buy, and I'll even provide links in the description. So, that is it. I know that I paid a grand total of about $500 plus for all these things. Pretty sure this is the most expensive. This is A rating from me. This is solid. It looks nice. The craftsmanship is fantastic. Again, 7 out of 10 on this. And the Tesseract, they gave you so much extra stuff. And it does still light up nicely. They gave you infinity stones. I mean, come on, Thanos had to hunt for them. I'd probably do a 7 out of 10 on this as well. I would say overall, this is probably worth it. Probably. But again, I need to look at the prices because that does a lot for a product, right? Before I recommend something. So, off the top of my head, definitely recommend this. 7 out of 10 each of these in the ratings. And yeah, that's really it for this. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you know a better place, maybe on Etsy, eBay, any other independent cosplay pages or people that do a great job of this type of thing, especially where it pertains to Thor, let me know in the comments down below. Freaking love that stuff. If If you check out any of my other reviews, you like the products that I feature from Sim Cosplay, remember you can get a special discount with my personal code, GreenRanger1701, all one word, applied on their website for a 7% discount. This not only helps you get a discount, but also helps them understand the traffic that I'm sending their way, which I greatly appreciate. If you haven't done it already, please like and subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified every time I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check you guys later.
Dragon Sword!